Hey, what's up guys? John from Ongo Fishing. Time for another tournament video. Now, this is day 2 of the Bass Nation State Championship. The 139 boats, top 10 after this will move on to the regional championship. The other 129 people won't. Their season is over. So, again, this is day 2. If you're new to the channel, I put tournament videos out regardless if I do well or if I suck. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I don't try to pretend that I'm somebody that I'm not. Real tournament footage has good days and bad days. And so I believe it's important for people to see that. So if you want to see success along with failure, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down there along with the bell notification button so you get notified every single time I put out another video. Again, this is day 2, 139 boats. Going into this day, I was sitting in 22nd place. And so what we'll do is we'll go into the footage here and then we'll come back, discuss some stuff, some statistics and stuff like that. And so here we go. Hey, what's up guys? John from Ongo Fishing. Today is day 2 of the Bass Nation State Championship. I finished the day with 4.48 pounds for my 3 bass limit, sitting in 22nd place. Only the top 10 make the cut to fish on the state team. So I've got quite a ways to go. I'm like 2 pounds out of that cut, 4.5 pounds out of the lead. So with a 3 bass limit, that's a lot to catch up on, but we'll do our best. So let's stick some lips.
How are you feeling today about it, John?
I don't know, man. I'm really torn. I mean, I got a bunch to catch up on, as do you. I mean, I'm like 2 pounds out of the cut right now, which means that I'm gonna have to have, you know, like 8-pound bag, I think, in order to be sitting comfortable. And that's pretty hard to do with only 3 fish. I think I'm gonna need, it's gonna take probably 11 to 12, probably 12 total on the coast side. So I'm gonna need like 7 or 8 pounds, dude. But you never know. Like, dudes just may not catch him today. There's a fish. Stay down. I'm boat flipping. I don't think he's gonna measure. I mean, he's gonna get the board anyway, just in case, but. Right on the edge of the grass. He is all of 13 inches. All right, guys, to the battery change. It's 8:22. We're both sitting at 0. We both caught fish, but neither one of them were big enough to keep fishing. So yesterday, those fish were off the grass. I said yesterday those fish were off the grass. Today, that fish was on the edge of the grass, which makes me wonder if he came out from, yeah, like if he was sitting inside it and just darted out real quick. Bro, I'm 100% convinced that yesterday's little bump right here was a fish now, because I cannot get that, I can't find it anywhere. Whatever it was that I hit with my spinnerbait yesterday, it had to have been a fish that hit me right here yesterday. Because you would think that I'd been able to repeat it by now. There's a fish. Yep. I'll boat flip, I think. He doesn't feel very big. He might keep though. No. He does not. He's fat for like his length. I thought for sure he was bigger than that. And now I for damn sure believe that was a bite yesterday that I missed here. All right, guys, well, there's another short fish. Camera was off because we got a train going by.
There he is. That feels like a better one.
There you go.
Spot a kick on. Thank you, sir.
Got it. I just grabbed the wrong damn rod. My rod's sitting in the water, and I just picked up another rod. Was he on the edge?
No, he's about 10 foot out. He ain't as big as I thought he was.
But he keeps. It's fish number one. Oh, I just got smoked right in there. Holy shit, at the boat. I mean, crushed it.
You know, this is the same spot pretty much you caught that first one.
Oh my God, that fish just crushed it. Almost yanked the rod out of my hand.
That one actually, I mean, he ate it.
How did he not get a hook in him? I mean, for real. Probably because there's, you know, no way to pull any slack. He literally hit it as I'm pulling it out of the water.
And I ended up, due to that one.
Oh, that was a bite for sure. Oh, there he is. He came back and got it. It just boat flip. He came back and hit it a second time.
Really?
Yep. Because I don't know if you heard me, I was like, that was a bite. And then.
No, I thought, and we were sitting there talking, and I.
Go ahead and let go. Let go. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's a bite. And then he wasn't there because I swung and he wasn't there. And then he came back and smoked it a second time. Hopefully he keeps.
Oh, that's a keeper.
Yeah, I'm gonna measure anyway. The last one I thought was a keeper too. He was like a fucking inch short. All right, he's almost 16. All right, guys, I finally got one. All right. Got the skunk off. The keeper skunk. Feel much mo better. So I just wonder how long he followed that.
Yeah.
Because he hit it out here, I swung, missed, and he came back and hit it again. Unless there was two fish.
That's a slow, grindy bite.
Yeah. One of those things you got to do all day to get your five.
This rate,
To just get your to just get your five, you know. So they need to be the right five. That's the problem. All right, guys, I just did a battery change. It's 10:43. We both have one. Keep fishing. All right, guys, so there you have it. So the battery died, and we're getting late in the day. And honestly, like, when it gets, the later on it gets in the day, fishing needs to be my priority and not filming. So I just didn't replace the batteries, guys. Straight up facts. Once it died, that was it. I didn't, like, I needed to focus on fishing, not on filming. And so what you missed, Shane ended up catching 2 more keepers. I caught probably 5 more fish, but no more keepers. So I finished the day with 1 fish for 1.77 pounds. Shane finished the day with 3 fish for 5.19 pounds. So day 1, he had 3 fish for 3.50. Day 2, he had 3 fish for 5.19. His tournament, he ended in 40th. So I finished in 23rd place. My grand total was 6.25 pounds. You know, I didn't get a limit on day 2. Co-anglers in this series have a 3 fish limit and boaters have a 5 fish limit. So I got a limit on day 1 of 3 and I only caught 1 keeper on day 2. Not having a limit really hurt me. So I finished in 23rd place with 6.25 pounds. Check range, this is so brutal. Check was 6.74. So half a pound. 1 Kentucky. 1 more keeper fish and I would have cut a check. For making the state team, I would have had another, you know, I needed a limit to do that. State team cut line was 9.90, so almost 10 pounds to make the state team. You know, coming in with 448, I needed a, you know, 5.5 pound bag in order to do it. So obviously didn't make that happen, but that's that. So that's the end of my year for Anvil Jaw and Bass Nation. I will be fishing Anvil Jaw again next season, and that first tournament for that league is February 5th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's February 5th. But that's not the last tournament video of the year, because the day after this was finished on Saturday. I came home, washed clothes on Sunday, packed, and then left for Tennessee on Monday. So there's another tournament video coming out of that after this or whatever. That'll be out probably sometime next week. There will not be a video tomorrow. This is tomorrow's video. Instead of Tuesday and Thursday this week, I'm doing Tuesday and Wednesday. But that's that, guys. Oh, you know what? Baits. So everything I caught a bunch of fish on a Reaction Strike Ranger, which is a little crankbait about that big. It'll be linked in the description below under the Castaic link. It's one of my favorite crankbaits, but they just really weren't eating it. I mean, I got a bunch more bites than Shane was getting on a crankbait, but they just weren't eating it. The only ones that really ate it was the first keeper I caught, and then a white bass really ate it good, and then one or two shorts ate it good. What I noticed, I kept missing a bunch of fish on day one, and eventually I caught one, and he, after losing several, and he was hooked on the outside of the mouth, and that told me they were just kind of swiping at it and not actually eating it very well. So, that's why I missed so many fish. The hooks were sticky sharp. They just weren't getting the bait. They were slapping at it. So yeah, caught several fish on that. I caught most of my keepers on a spinnerbait, either a 1/4 ounce Booyah, or I threw a Z-Man sling blades for a while also. So a little bit on day one was the sling blades, and then day two I think was the Booyah. And that was because of some dock talk on the color, and they were eating a chartreuse and white, and I didn't have a chartreuse and white except for that 1/4 ounce Booyah, so that's why I went with that on day two. Caught a bunch of fish. The majority of them were short though. And then I had one on a jig, peanut butter and jelly jig. That seems to be the jam on Dardanelle quite a bit, so I had to throw that. But that's that, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down there, along with the bell notification button, so you get notified every single time I put out another video. Thank you guys for your continued support. I really do dig it. Hoping to have 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which means I need you guys to help push my videos. Tell it to your friends. Try to get them to follow, because I'm trying to reach that 3,000 subscriber goal by the end of 2021. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, get on the water, be safe, and go stick some lips.